A secret faceless crypto trader has been gaining hundreds of thousands of followers recently on X, and he might be known for being one of the best crypto traders of all time. His name is GCR Classic. He started trading with just a measly $1,200 and is estimated to have traded that up to $900 million. That's fucking insane. But what makes this Twitter account so special is that he recorded nearly all of his trades in real time by posting them on X before he even entered. But how did he make all of this money? In order to figure that out, we have to go all the way back to August of 2020.
Devastating fires in Australia, killing at least 18 people, forcing tens of thousands from their homes.
Nancy Pelosi will announce a formal impeachment inquiry against President Trump.
Retired Los Angeles Lakers basketball star Kobe Bryant has been killed in a helicopter crash.
LAPD confirmed that the rapper was shot and killed during a home invasion Wednesday morning.
The Italian government tonight put the entire country on lockdown.
Today, I am officially declaring a national emergency.
This is the fastest 10% drop in the highs in the entire history of the stock market.
The United States is being rocked by an explosion of violence and anger.
Man, that year sucked. But there was one good thing that came out of it. Ah, yes, that is Shiba Inu. This coin went absolutely parabolic. I actually remember going into Chipotle while this coin was blasting off, and some college frat guy was like,
"Dude, I'm like up 30,000 on Shiba Inu right now. It's pretty sick."
And funny enough, our friend GCR tweeted before this even happened. He said, and I quote, "If you put like 20 ETH into SHIB and wait 5 months for a full bull peak, you might be worth $40 million. But turns out his prediction was a tad bit off. It turns out if you just put 2 ETH, which was $4,000 at the time when he made this call, you would have made $40 million. I don't know if you heard me correctly. $40 million from just 4,000. To put that in perspective, if you had this 2008 Kia Rondo with 210,000 miles on it, and you sold it and put it all in Shiba Inu when this was tweeted, that one Kia Rondo would have turned into 80 Lamborghinis. Just let that sink in. He ended up making a tweet about this trade a couple of years later, talking about this trade and how beautifully it went. But he also stated, "Am I a billionaire though? Somehow not." Not to say he still made tens of millions of dollars from this one trade. Not to mention, he also publicly shorted a bunch of metaverse coins at this time as well and made an absolute bag off that too. He was actually ranked number 12 in the top 100 traders of all time on the exchange FTX, just from these couple of trades themselves. So at this point, GCR was really starting to make a name for himself. But this was just the beginning of his trading journey. Fast forward to 2021. At this point in time, Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs at 69,000, and absolutely everyone was talking about it. You remember these Super Bowl commercials, right?
This is Steph Curry, the world's leading expert on cryptocurrency.
I'm not. Like I was saying, it's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
I don't think so.
I'm getting into crypto with FTX. You in?
This was absolutely huge for crypto because this was the first time in crypto history that we even saw such a huge advertisement for a crypto company. Not to mention, it was during the Super Bowl.
Turn back and forth. Oh, he broke his ankles.
Because of all this publicity, crypto was soaring higher than it ever had before. But even with all this publicity, GCR tweets that we're actually late in the cycle and that we should start taking profits.
Wait, what?
Now, I want you to understand just how crazy this tweet was at the time. Bitcoin was making all-time highs, it was being talked about in the goddamn Super Bowl, and it was looking more bullish than ever before. It was absolutely left field to say start shorting Bitcoin. But shortly after this tweet, Bitcoin absolutely tanked. GCR shorted over 22 shitcoins at this time and was making absolute insane numbers. Like, just look at this. Hundreds of thousands, millions, and only just a few losing trades. Now, just this in itself would be enough to be called the GOAT. He called the exact exact top of Bitcoin, he shorted multiple shitcoins making tens of millions of dollars, and he was ranked in the top 10 of traders on the FTX leaderboard. Most would just call it a day and leave with the tens of millions of dollars that they just won. But our friend GCR, he was different. He was not done. In March of 2022, a Twitter account named Algod tweeted this: "Who wants to take $1 million bet that Luna will be a lower price in 1 year from now?" GCR also comes in with his massive balls and replies to this tweet, "Let's make it 10 million." This guy's an absolute G. Not only that, he says he'll also donate half the money to charity. Aww. But not only does he say he wants to do a $10 million bet, but he also tweets at the founder of Luna. Now, this is the modern day equivalent of an old Western shootout, coming straight to the man himself and calling him out, saying your coin is just a cult narrative and to put your money where your mouth is. Everyone on Twitter was watching this tweet at the time, and for a while there was nothing replied. But then, all of a sudden, the founder replied. He accepted his challenge and said, "Okay, let's do it. Let's see what you got. My coin is stronger than you think it is." Now, I also want you to know how crazy this was at this time as well. I actually remember when this coin was going parabolic. It went from just 28 cents to $120. If you do the math, Luna was up 42,000% in just 1 fucking year. Everyone and their moms were trading this coin, and everyone was making massive amounts of money from it.
Come again, sir.
I'm getting back in line.
It seemed like no matter where you were entering on this coin, you were making money as it just kept surging and surging, breaking all-time highs. It showed no signs of slowing down, and from an audience point of view, it actually looked like it was gonna be a top 5 crypto at the time. You would have had to been absolutely insane to short this coin. Then you're telling me a random Twitter account wants to short it and makes a $10 million bet with the founder? Absolutely crazy. That is, until this happens. Luna falls 99%, going all the way back down to where it started. Absolutely insane. He called the exact top of this coin and tweeted publicly about it, and not only that, but he basically spit in the founder's face while doing so. GCR ended up making a few more trades after this, and he profited hundreds of millions of dollars during this time. But then, nearly a year later, something completely unexpected happened. He tweeted this, saying this will likely be his last tweet, telling his followers just to keep holding if you're in it for the long term, and saying Ethereum at 10K is 1 day program. And then after this tweet, he goes absolutely silent, leaving Twitter forever. Now, after this tweet, his Twitter account was never used again. And do I blame him? Absolutely not. He made his millions and probably bought a mega yacht somewhere and is soaring through the oceans of Bora Bora. We then fast forward to where we are now, straight to the present, and Bitcoin again is starting to touch all-time highs. But just as it started doing this, an absolute terrifying news headline came out.
Iran launched dozens of drones and missiles directly on Israel's territory.
Iran launches a missile attack on Israel. This had the markets scared for their life, as this is like saying World War III is starting. And when I say everything, everything was dropping. Nvidia, the all-time AI giant, lost $212 billion in the matter of a couple days due to this news. All the markets were falling, including Bitcoin, which dropped $10,000 in the matter of a week. All hell was breaking loose, and the markets looked absolutely doomed. Then, out of nowhere, GCR comes out of the dark and makes a tweet from his long-lasting silence. If you have been sidelined, believe this is a good opportunity to scale into high-conviction tokens. If you're fully invested, just survive. Hold your spot positions and do not capitalize. I was enjoying retirement from social media, but don't want to see my brothers get shaken out when the future is so bright. This has been the last tweet GCR has posted from the making of this video. And while doing all of this research about GCR, I learned one lesson that is often very commonly commonly overlooked. While others are extremely bullish, you should be looking to short. While others are scared and panicking about global news, you should look to enter long. It's such a simple piece of advice, but oftentimes we as a community of traders often overlook this as we get caught up in the headlines and news. If there's one thing you learned from this video, it should be that. Was this GCR's last tweet? Is he looking to come back out of his retirement and enter back into the markets? Is he right about his prediction that Ethereum at 10K is one day program? Well, only time will tell.